14 trafficked Adamawa children sold for 800,000 naira to 1.7 million naira each in Anambra are reunited with parents. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. Here is 14 trafficked Adamawa children sold for 800,000 naira to 1.7 million naira each in Anambra are reunited with parents. Yeah, it is a good news. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Tears of joy and grief flowed freely in Yola on Wednesday as 14 abducted children trafficked from Adamawa to Anambra State were formally reunited with their parents. At the reunion, Adamawa Deputy Governor Prof. Kaleptawa George Farahuta warned that the state had been placed on the map of an unfortunate monster ravaging the nation, child trafficking. These children were converted into commodities of trade. Some were sold between 800,000 naira and 1.7 million naira each. This monstrous crime isn't only traumatic to the victims and their parents, but a sad and strange reality to our state, Farahuta said. She disclosed that security operatives arrested the alleged kingpin, Ngozi Abdul Wahab, who ran a small provision shop in Jambutu Ward, Yola North. She reportedly lured unsuspecting children with snacks before trafficking them to the southeast for resale. I thought my daughter was dead. For 2 months, I didn't sleep, said Uzaini Shehu, father of 9-year-old Fatima, who was snatched while playing outside their home in Mubi North. When I saw her today, I cried like a child myself. No parent should ever go through this pain. Aisha Isa, mother of 5-year-old Muhammad Buba, could barely speak as she clutched her son. They stole my holy child. I begged God every day to return him. Today I know God is alive, she whispered. Others expressed shock that neighbors had lived side by side with the alleged trafficker without suspecting her. She pretended to be a harmless trader who knew she was selling our children like goats in the market, said Mohammed Abubakar, father of Umar Farouk, nicknamed Lagos Boy. Farauta said the suspect would be prosecuted under the Trafficking in Persons, Prohibition, Enforcement and Administration Act 2015, the Adamawa State Child Protection Law 2008, and the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Law 2021. The message of His Excellency Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri is clear. Adamawa is the wrong place to come to. We shall flush them out, dismantle their networks and prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. This isn't an empty charge. It is a promise, she declared. The government provided each family with 100,000 naira and food items to caution the reunion promising follow-up monitoring by the Ministry of Women Affairs and Local Government Welfare Unit. Child trafficking has become one of Nigerians' darkest realities. In 2024, police in Ogun State uncovered a baby factory where infants were sold to traffickers. That same year, the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, intercepted buses in Kogi and Edo State transporting children as young as 5 for forced labor in Lagos. In 2023, 35 children trafficked from Benue to Lagos for domestic servitude were rescued. In the southeast, baby farms continue to flourish despite periodic police raids. UNICEF estimates that thousands of Nigerian children are trafficked annually, often ending up in forced labor, sexual exploitation, or illegal adoption rings. Poverty, weak law enforcement, and porous community vigilance fuel the crime. Civil society organizations argue that the Adamawa case shows how traffickers exploit trust and poverty of the grassroots. Parent, good day, my dear listeners. Now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section